This is a presentation for my mod for hot rod. So this is a regular hot rod, and if you're like me, you don't like his proportions. For me, this upper section is too big, the legs are too skinny, so I wanted to do something about it. I was thinking what to change, if it's the arms or the legs, but I decided to change the knees, because this part here, the whole knees are too skinny and I think the legs are too long. So this is what I did. I managed to get a second hot rod because the first one I got has his shoulders misassembled, so I don't know if you can see it, but he has two left shoulders. So I got another one because I will be trying maybe to change this part here. So I tried to show them side by side first, but it's hard to show the difference because you can angle him in a different way, so he can seem shorter or higher. So this is the second hot rod, and this leg has a regular knee, and this is my adjusted knee. So I will move this one for now. So this is my adjusted knee, and you can see the difference. I think it's more visible like this, so the one is clearly longer, and I will show you how to attach this adjusted knee. So I already unscrewed the screws to save time, so you have to unscrew this 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, and then holding by this side here, just move it to the side and it will just come off. You can leave it here or move it to the side. Then you have to move this thing here. You don't need to rush, so just slide it off. There is no rush not to break this, and you open this thing here, and if the screws are off, you just push these two parts aside. Okay, and then everything is disassembled. I will move the camera slightly, show you how it looks. And this is a printed part. It comes in 2 pieces. You will get an extra piece like this for every knee. So to attach this, you just put it like this and twist. So now it slides in this those 2 grooves here, and it can come off if you do it like this, but the way it is screwed in and attached, there really is very little chance of that movement. So most of the movement, it will be like this, up and down. So it's very hard for it to come off. And to attach this, you have to, this is the leg here, make sure you grab the leg with the panel, and you put this part in this small piece here. It may be very stiff, so just slightly work it in, and it should hold like this. Then you move it up so that this slot here comes into this slot here, and for now you can secure it by closing this door here and make it so that this comes into this part. So this is very secure like now, and now you have to move this foot and place it here. It is moving, so it may fall off, so just it takes a bit of patience. And now you have to align all of those parts here, so make sure that this orange part comes into this hole. And I had a lot of practice because I was testing a lot of prototypes, but it may take you some time to do this, and just push them here and it's all connected. Next you have to screw those 2 screws in. I will try to do this on the camera. So this is an annoying part. I think I had to do this like 100 times to test everything. I will show you later the bag of prototypes that I made. So I make all of this at home, so this is why it takes so much time. Okay, I think it's quite tight, and then you move this part with make sure that it's positioned this way so that the knee is at the front, and you just move this in And then if this thing falls off, the best way is to just put this in like this. It should hold on its own, and then by holding those two parts with your thumb, you just slide them in. If you see an opening here, you just have to push them harder till they click in. There is enough room, but sometimes it just gets a bit stuck. And then you just have to screw those two screws in, and you're done basically. So I will do that off camera and show you them side by side. So these are the two hot rods side by side. Like I said, because you can position his upper side in few ways and bend everything, they might appear, the difference might not appear so big. Like you can see, the arms here are basically on the same level, but it may be because of this shoulder. So to show you that there's a difference, as you can see here, if you watch at the lower legs, his chests are now exactly the same level, and you can see the difference in the legs. So this is the difference. I think it makes a huge difference actually, because not only is it changing the height, but also it adds mass to this part here. So it is a different shade of orange. I also have orange that is very close to this but brighter, so maybe like this color, but I choose to use this orange. If you want brighter orange, let me know. So this is how the two hot rods look. You can of course pose them. The drawback is that you no longer have the double knee. So this is the bend that you have, 90 degrees, but for me it's worth it. So it's just you just have to decide if it's worth for you. So this is the whole. I won't be pausing this one, but you basically know what the change is, and I will show you also how to transform him into car mode. It's very similar, but you may have trouble with fitting the legs. So I will transform him, half of him, and show you the rest. So here's Hot Rod mostly in his car mode. You just have to put the legs in. So I will show you the best way to do it. So you just open this, and you can hold it by this, and you can see it slides, and you just have to slide it in here. But when you're closing it, do not lock it into this slot. Just close it like this so that it can move freely. Okay, so like this, and you can see it moves freely, but it's still closed. Same here, open this. This movement will help you align this better in car mode. I think it also helps with normal alignment that the regular hot rod has problems with. So you just close it like this. Oh, sorry, this was up here. So, and same here, as you can see, it moves. It's hard for me to see at this angle, but I think it's okay. So like this, then. Is it okay? Yeah, it's okay. So now you put the legs together. Like, where is this slot? They are together and they can move slightly, and this is the big problem, because to put them in here you have to this has to be aligned correctly. So if it's not, even if you push it all the way, okay. Now I almost made it at the first attempt, but you can see it's still not sitting all the way. So to make sure it's all the way, the best way I found is to first bend it like this, and when it's bent like this, put it here, so this part is all the way, and then push this so that it's all the way in. And now it's very flat, and it should roll with no problem. Okay, it's rolling well because the head was up. So again, there is still some clearance problems, but you can definitely put them in such a way that it won't rub. As you can see here, I think it's very flat, but it's hard for me again to at this angle I think this thing is rubbing to place it all the way, but it is possible to make it flat. So this is the way you transform it, and I will show you him with 2 other bots and I will finish this movie. So here he is. So here he is with my 2 other projects, shoulder ranchers for Ultra Magnus and a head for Marvel Power Master Prime. I think he scales with them very nice. I will also show you pictures how he scales with other car bots. So these are knees for Masterpiece Hot Rod. Please let me know what you think. You can find them on eBay right now, and if you have any comments, please do so. I am curious what you think of this. So thank you and bye.